Hello, my name is Agatha and my email is duniazad@gmail.com. You can write me if you like your own private reading. Today I'm going to do a tarot reading for Madonna, and the question that I'm going to ask the tarot is, how will Madonna's experience in Portugal will be? So for now, in the future, how will Madonna's experience of Portugal will be, because she's living in Portugal now. I'm going to use the Spiral Tarot by I don't know her name. I think it's Ken Steventon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kay Steventon. And I'm going to use also the Soulcards one as a clarifier, and these were are beautiful. This is kind of an oracle deck, and they were designed by Deborah Goff Chapin, and I'm really, oh my god, I'm in love with this, and I want the second one, the Soulcards too, but I need the funds in my PayPal account, and I don't have the funds. Anyway, let's see how Madonna's experience of Portugal will be. How Madonna's experience of Portugal will be. So this is the tarot, and these I'm going to use these as a clarifiers, and I'm going to use them, and I'm going to read this intuitively. And I've been using this for a while, a few days since I got them, and honestly they're very easy to read. Most of them have meanings to me already, and there are layers and layers of meanings within these cards, within the soul cards. I'm going to use the Celtic cross spread, which is a 10-card spread, and for each card I'm going to use a clarifier from the soul cards. So how will Madonna's experience of Portugal will be, or is it going to be, or is and will keep developing? Okay, cut. I'm gonna cut again. It's still not right. I don't know. Madonna. Okay. So the Emperor. This is the 9. Oh, the Hierophant. 2, 3. The Devil. Oh my God. 4, 5. 4 major arcana cards so far. 6, 7, 8, 7, 9. Oh my God. 8. Oh my God. She has in this. She has how many? She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 10 cards, she has 8 major arcana cards in this spread, meaning it's going to be a very important experience for her, and maybe even for Portugal. It's going to be a very important experience for her. Already is. I don't usually look at the bottom of the deck, but so the King of Wands could be her. Also, she might meet someone. She might, I don't know, have a long-term relationship, but she's a Leo. So even though it showed up as a king, this could also be her energy. So it could be a very creative energy for her. So the soul cards, spending time in Portugal. The King of Wands might be, for instance, someone with whom she might collaborate with. Not necessarily Portuguese, but someone whom she meets here in Portugal. So the soul cards, this is going to provide the clarifier. So it's going to be total 20 card spread almost. And yeah, oh my god, I haven't seen 8 major arcana cards for a while. I think, like, yeah, it's a lot of cards. Hi Madonna, if you're seeing this, you can contact me for a paying reading. She probably won't, because this is for free. Why she would, pay for. Anyway, so how will Madonna's experience in Portugal will be like in its entirety? I cannot say in its entirety because the tarot. We cannot use the tarot for like 10 years from now or 20 years from. I don't think so. It's for the moment, for the energies of the moment. So the clarifiers for Madonna. Okay, 1. It's still not right. It's still not right. It's still not right. 1, 2. I've been asking this for a while, but if any caring soul would like to, contribute to my PayPal account, which is niazara@gmail.com, so I can have the funds, so I could buy soul cards too, I'll be so grateful. Just want the soul cards too so much. Okay, clarifier for Madonna. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm not gonna look at the clarifiers right away, so you want to be more or less surprised. Let's say, let's call it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not gonna look at the deck, below the deck. So let's start with the main, the general theme, the central theme, and she has the Emperor. So this is a brand new life. She's establishing herself here, really establishing herself here. This is not something that she will change her mind years from now. I don't think so. She's building a base here. She's building a whole new life structure here in Portugal. This is also about control, some type of control issue. She might meet someone again with whom, like could be a business partner, could be like a new someone with whom she will share her romantic life. I think Madonna is a bit, how do I say this in a nice way? She's not like one guy in love forever. She's not looking for the one. So this could be business partner, but it's more like, to me, it's more about building a base, a new structure in her life, having a base here, and controlling her life also better. The Emperor. She keeps how do I say this? Bitching about, how long everything takes, and because the bureaucracy and everything. So she has to abide by the rules of Portugal, and she might feel it's way too controlling, it's way too restrictive. She is. I don't think she's like used to it, to our bureaucracy, to our rules. to our regulations and how long it takes, and you need another paper and you need another document, you need to prove this, you need to prove that, and she will have like a very heavy experience of that. So this also speaks of a more controlled life somehow, more rules, more regulations. Okay, the clarifier. Who? To me, it's like this is the thief card, because it feels like it's a guy with a sword and with an open hand, like give me your money, give me your money. I don't think she'll like having to pay for this, having to pay for that by the government. You know, we Portuguese, we kind of are used to it. We have to pay for this. These are the new taxes, and these are blah 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 blah. I think she'll be like, this is stealing from me. I think that's how her experience might feel like. I'm not used to this. I'm not used with. She might be like, she's not used to so many rules, so many regulations, so many documents, and having to pay for this and having to pay for that. So she might feel like they're stealing. They're like, that's stupid. She won't like it. She won't like it. I don't think so. It's like also she might feel way too controlled by the government, not the government, the state. Yes, way too much control, too much control. Thinking also in terms of paying taxes and all of that. I have no idea. I think those who are foreigners and come to live in Portugal, and who are very rich, they have like a special visa type of thing. But there are certain things she will not be able to escape. In terms of money, I have no idea if she'll have to pay. I think she pays less, but there's certain government state controls that she will not be able to escape, and she will feel kind of like coerced into abiding by the rules and the law. She'll feel like she's being forced. This is interesting. Now, that which is yet not seen about Madonna's experience in Portugal. Hierophant card. So again, it's like, more rules and regulations, more control by the authorities. A lot of control by the authorities. I don't think she'll like it. I don't think she yet knows how much control by the authorities she'll have to put up with. There might be problems. This card is also the Hierophant connected with teaching. So there might be a lot of problems connected with her kids in terms of school, in terms of you need documents for this, and you need this, and you need that. So too much control, too many things that she'll have to abide to in terms of school regulations, anything to do with school and her kids. Now, the clarifier. This is a nice card. I don't have a meaning yet to this card. It feels like it's a guy and he has a dove in his mind, and he's speaking the dove. So this is a nice card, but I don't know how to read this one in connection with the Hierophants. I don't know how to read this. It seems much more gentle card. So it could be that it feels like freedom, some type of freedom, like flying. I know. Rules and regulations. connected with her kids and flying and leaving the country. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's that which is yet not seen. Maybe trouble. Maybe she won't be able to take the kids out of school and fly them to whatever place she needs to be. And the school will be like, nope, you can't do that. If you do that, we'll call the authorities. So maybe rules and regulations connected with schooling and a non-ability to just leave whenever she wants to. Yeah, could be that. Could be connected with her kids, I would say. I know there's more meanings, but I don't exactly know this. This is also some sort of creative endeavor. I don't know, creativity. And creativity needs... There could be like more structure to her creativity in terms of writing songs. I don't know what else she does in terms of creative endeavors. She might have more than one creative endeavor. You know, one way of expressing herself creatively. Oh God. So not just writing songs, but I have no idea. I have no idea. For instance, Jim Carrey. I saw a YouTube video and his creative artwork. So he's a comedian, he's an actor, and so he's a very good actor, not just in comedy but also in non-comedic roles, I would say. But he's a painter, he's an artist, and it's very good, it's very beautiful, and it's very I saw it and it was an explosion of color and of creativity, and really, really beautiful in my opinion. So Madonna might express herself creatively in more than one way. So this, what is yet not seen, is she will have structure to her creative endeavors. She'll have more structure to it. For instance, let's say that there's the school for the kids, and then she can't exactly take out the kids whenever she wants to. So what can she do? Oh, I have to wait for my kids, I have to whatever. I'll just take the time and write a song, and work on my album, work on my lyrics or whatever. I don't know. It's like she takes advantage of this structure to give form to her creativity. I don't know. I'm just reading this intuitively. No. The basis, the root, the reason, the motive. The devil. It's a lot of control here. It's a lot of control. So maybe the whole reason why Madonna moved to Portugal was about controlling something or someone. Something or someone. You know? Some sort of obsession also. I don't think Madonna is being controlled by anyone. But I've read about her and she's a bit controlling of her kids. Like a controlling person. But then again, I mean, you can't believe everything you read. So this is power and control. I don't know what. This is also the card connected with big money. This is the millionaire card. This is the billionaire card. So maybe another big reason for the move to Portugal has to do with money. Has to do with, you know, saving her assets, not pay so much taxes. And that's fine. I mean, I don't care. She has full right to do with that. So one of the main reasons might have to do with not paying so much taxes, controlling her money more, controlling her assets. But at the same time, it's more than that. The whole reason she's here, the whole motive she's here is to, it's about control of something or someone. What else? What else? What else? So the question is, how will Madonna's experience in Portugal will be? This might also mean that she will be more controlled than she thought she was going to be. There's a lot of controlling cards in this reading. There's the Emperor, there's the Hierophant, and there's the Devil. Her experience is that she'll be more controlled, and I'm thinking by the state, by the government, by the authorities, more than she anticipated. And I don't think she'll like that. If you follow Madonna's career, she's not that type of person of liking to be controlled by others. She's a free spirit. She's not. So she'll feel very much controlled by others, more like the authorities. Now, the clarifier. To me, it's like this is her, and this is behind her. It's a boulder of heavy. This is a heavy burden. So much control is a heavy burden to her, or will be. So like the whole experience is she'll be controlled, and it will feel like a heavy burden. She'll gain good things. She'll gain structure. For instance, her kids will gain structure. But I already think that they already had structure. I mean, if Madonna is in their life, from everything that I've read, she's not like Angelina Jolie. She gives structure to her children. So it will be. It's like she'll have to give up something in order to gain other things. So one thing is maybe to do with money and having like better control over money, her assets, not paying so much taxes, fine. Another way of reading the Devil is that another reason to move to Portugal was to control something or someone, not exactly money, but everything will be a burden to her. Like the authorities, she'll have to do with the authority power over her, the power of the authorities over her, and because they'll look closely at her money. I think it's like a heavy burden. She'll have to deal with being controlled by the authorities, and that will feel like a heavy burden. Maybe she thought, oh, it's going to be pleasant, because you look at the image and it's looking at this very bright hole. It's going to be pleasant, it's going to be wonderful, but she didn't anticipate so much burden on her back, so many responsibilities, being so much controlled, I think. Now the past, which connects, with the present. So the past is the Six of Cups. So I'm thinking that like the whole reason to come here, or one of the reasons to come here, is that maybe like a very I don't want to say, fantasized image of Portugal. Maybe she thought, oh, it's a good place to raise my kids. They're gonna have a good life. They're gonna have like a happy childhood. I don't know if she thought first of Italy, and she wanted to move to a country with of the south of Europe, but it's like maybe she thought this will give a very idyllic childhood to my kids, a good childhood to my kids, and to her it's gonna feel somehow returning home. It's also like a chance to relive her own childhood, the happy moments. It's like I think she had like an idyllic view of Portugal, oh, it's going to be fine, it's going to be beautiful, it's going to be wonderful for the kids, it's going to be wonderful for me. Also, it's going to be wonderful for everything. It's just, you see this couple, it's looking at the house, and they're like, oh, it's going to be wonderful, I'm going to have a happy life here, it's going to be wonderful and beautiful and just fantastic. Now the clarifier. Yeah, it's for the kids. This kid, to me, this is a balloon. He's like, he's happy. He's happy. He's running around. Yeah, to them, it's like a good place where she can. One of the main reasons to move to Portugal, according to the reading, I might be wrong. I have no idea. I do not know her. I am not affiliated or associated with Madonna in any way. I don't know anyone who knows her that I know of. So the whole reason to move was to give a good, happy childhood to the kids. Also, one of the kids, I think I've read that her son wanted to play soccer in Portugal. And this, to me, to me it's him, and this could be the soccer ball. It could be that. So she wanted to give like a good childhood to her kid, to this kid, and to all of her kids. So it's like, this could be a good move, I think. She, like in the let's call it most recent past, she thought about it like, yeah, this could be a good place. Portugal could be a good place to raise my kids. They will have a very good childhood. They can run around, they can play around, they can be happy and not worry. It's a good place. It doesn't have violence. Yeah, it's a good place. I think that's what she thought. And one of the main reasons to be here is to give a good childhood to her kids. Not just the one who's playing soccer, but all of her kids. Maybe she wants them to have like a happy memories of their childhood. Maybe this is like one of her reasons, like, because her mother died when she was young, so maybe one of the main reasons is like, I want my kids to look back when they're older and think, oh, it was wonderful when we lived there. My childhood was wonderful. I think that's one of the main reasons also. Now, what's in her mind? Or what she wants? It's a pet. Ooh. The hangman. This means waiting. And she's already complained that she has to wait for a very long time. I think the last complaint was she had to wait. She has to wait for her visa, and her visa isn't there yet. But let me tell you, Madonna, if you're seeing this, you're a star. You're a movie star. The amount of time you have to wait is less than the average amount of time that Portuguese people have to wait. So don't complain, okay? You're getting the royal treatment, okay? So I think in her mind, it's like, oh my God, I have to wait more and more. Not only that, also to do with, how do you say, alfândega. How do you say alfândega? Oh God, I don't know the name now. How do you say alfândega? It's where let's say you buy something. Let's say you are in Portugal. This happened to me and to many. And you buy something that's within the EU, okay? You don't have to pay taxes or anything like that, because you already paid whatever you needed to pay. So you get the package. Let's say it's a book, okay? And you get the package. Maybe you have to wait 2 weeks. That doesn't matter, sometimes less. But if you buy something outside of the EU, in China, in US, okay, it goes to the Serviços Aduaneiros, to the alfândega. It goes to, I don't know how to say this, now I forget. And they look at that item, not every single one of them, because it's impossible, and they see if you have to pay taxes. If you have to pay taxes connected with whatever item you've bought outside the EU. So she I think she complained about, and you have to wait a very long time. I remember I bought a deck of cards from actually I made them. Sorry, I made them myself from US, and I had to wait a total of 2.5 months so I could get them. And I was used to wait like tops like a month. Usually it's like 2 weeks every time that I got something from Book Depository, which is a UK based company. But I bought something in a USA company, and it was 2.5 months, and I had to send documents to prove how much I paid, you know. I think she complained about that the services didn't believe that she was Madonna and the amount of time she has to wait. So what's in her head is like the amount of time she has to wait for everything. Welcome to Portugal. This is going to be a theme while you are here. I'm sorry to tell you, Madonna, this is how it is. The clarifier. Yeah. The clarifier, I'm thinking these are packages that she's opening, and she has to wait for whatever packages that she has that are coming. I would assume from the US. She has to wait a very long time so she can get them, and she's not happy with it. The amount of time she has to wait. I'm sorry, but again, welcome to Portugal. So the next is the near future. Maybe 2 to 3 months, it depends. The sun. She's gonna be happy within 2 to 3 months. The sun is also a star, so she might be on some Portuguese program, I would say. I don't know why I think that. She might be in some Portuguese program. She might be received by some Portuguese TV program, even in the news. I don't know. She might be very visible. She might be happier because this is the enjoyment. She might be happy within 2 to 3 months. Whatever happens, she's happy. She might be creating again. She might do some sort of concert in 2 to 3 months. She's happy. Now the clarifier. To me, this is one of the soulmate cards in this deck, but not necessarily. I think to me this means relief right now in the context of this reading. Now she might be happy because she meets someone. I don't know how her romantic life is. Could be that reason, but I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking she can sleep well at night. She's sleeping well at night. She's rested. She's relieved. She's relieved. She has a nice sleep because she's happy about something. Maybe 2 to 3 months she gets the visa. I have no idea, but she's happy and she's relieved and she can rest. I don't know what it is. It's good. It's good. Now, the next position is Madonna herself, how she views herself. It's the 6 of Pentacles. She might be involved in some sort of charity work in Portugal. I don't know. She might support some type of charity work in Portugal. She might see herself as a very charitable type of person. She might be helping someone or organization or some sort of entity, even in Portugal. She might be being helped, not monetarily, but she might be helped. She got a lot of help here in Portugal. Even though she has to wait, even though she complains about the waiting period, and I think she's going to be heavily controlled by the authorities. I'm sorry. Just looking at the cards, I think she will be heavily controlled by the Portuguese authorities. Even though all of that is true, she still has the help of the authorities. Apparently, she got her visa faster. She got the permission to stay here faster. So I'm thinking that she's being helped to stay here, and she's aware of that she's being helped to move the process along easier, in an easier way. The clarifier. This is a very weird card. I kind of associate this card with the Fool, like new beginnings. If I read this card, the clarifier, as the Fool, it could be she finds a new type of charity work here in Portugal. She supports some sort of entity in Portugal in terms of charity work, a new type of charity work, a new type of entity. I have no idea. This could be also she's kind of losing it. She's tired of waiting. She wants things to move fast because the Fool doesn't think. And because she wants things fast and she wants them now, and she's losing her mind, not literally, but she's going mad because it seems like this figure seems to be falling off a cliff, because to me this figure seems to be like really mad and not seeing exactly what they're doing. Because she might be feeling this way, she might get the help that she needs in terms of bureaucracy, in terms of Portuguese bureaucracy. I don't know how else to read these two cards together. The 6 is also a card of harmony, and the 6 is also the 6 of Pentacles, is giving and receiving in equal amounts. I give you this, but you give me that. This is not necessarily a pure generous card. It's like I give you this, but I expect something in return. And if she doesn't see that being returned to her, she won't like it. If she's giving something, she wants to get it back in equal measure. And if she doesn't feel that she's being treated in that way, she might feel really mad. She might feel also the need to leave somehow. And just pick another country. But I don't think she will pick another country. I might be wrong, I haven't seen. I don't think she... Even though there's like a card there. Anyway, let's see the other cards. So, the next position, it's the 8th. It's others. How others see her, or someone in her circle, friends, family. The Wheel of Fortune. Yes, everyone is seeing her as someone who's making a very big change in her life by moving to Portugal. Yes. The clarifier. There's a guy in her life. Or there will be a guy in her life who will also change her life while she's in Portugal. This guy is very intelligent. I say this because of the big head. He's a very intelligent man. So her change will probably be even bigger. Her personal change will be even bigger because there might be a guy in her life, or she might meet a guy here in Portugal. Not necessarily Portuguese, could be whomever in Portugal, you know. So she's changing, and she might meet someone. A very intelligent guy, a very intelligent person. Now, I said romantically, but it could be in terms of professional life. She might meet someone with whom She will collaborate in terms of her professional life, and her music might change somehow. There's going to be a guy that will help her change even more. A guy who might even bring her luck, good luck. The next card is hopes, fears, and dreams, and advice. The next two cards. It's the 9th position. The Fool. I would say this is a hope. I would say this is an advice. The Fool, it's like this is a brand new beginning. Have faith, everything is going to work out fine. If it's an advice, it would be have faith, Madonna. Everything is going to work out fine in Portugal. This is also a wish of a brand new life, a wonderful new life, a brand new beginning, and having faith within this new beginning, having faith that everything is going to work out fine. The clarifier, it's a mother with her kid. She wants, the big reason to be here has to do with her kids. Not just the kid who's playing soccer. I don't know exactly where. Benfica, Sporting, I don't know. But to me it's like have faith that your kids are going to like it here, or that they are starting a new life here, and have faith that everything is going to work out right, okay, in connection with her children. This to me, this is the wish. She wants a brand new start in terms of her children, in things connected with her kids' lives. That's the main thing. This has to do with kids. This brand new beginning, her wish, has to do with kids. She wants them to feel happy and to feel free, and at the same time, she wants to protect them. Look at the kid. He's smiling. She wants them for the kids to be more out in the nature, more in connection with the nature also. That's her wish. And she thinks that she will accomplish that better here in Portugal. Now, the outcome, the Chariot card. This is success. This is tremendous success. This is advancement. You know, this is moving. I don't know if she'll end up being in Portugal. I think she'll stay. Okay? She will feel successful here. She will feel that she made a very good decision to be here. Even in terms of her career, things might change in a very positive way also. She might even advance even more her career here. This is also about control. Because the Chariot, the guy, you don't see, here it's different, you know, it looks like a sphinx, but usually in traditional decks it's two horses, like a black horse and a white horse, and the guy needs to control the horses. So this is about control also. Successful control of her life. This is a success card. The clarifier. To me, this card means abundance. Success and abundance. She'll make more money being here. It isn't just about money, it's also about creativity, because it can be abundant in many different ways. It's like her creativity will flourish here in Portugal. So that's a good thing. Yeah, she'll make very good albums here, or influenced by being here. Her career will flourish. Her creativity will flourish. Yes, she'll have abundance, but not just in terms of money, in terms of creativity. I think that her experience in Portugal will be very good. This will be a very strong basis. This will give very strong structure. think it's going to be very good. She won't like the waiting thing. She won't like being heavily controlled by the authorities. I think she will be heavily controlled by the authorities. I don't think she will like the experience that will be connected with the schooling of the kids. Maybe she will want to take them out from time to time, and for work reasons. Maybe she'll want to for work reasons, or she wants her kids to have a very good, just fly them out and go see the Wall of China or something like that, and the school will be saying, no, you cannot do that. I don't think she'll like that. She'll be more heavily controlled by the authorities than she had anticipated, but overall, I think it's going to be very positive. Even in terms of her creativity. In terms of her creativity, things will flourish. There's like a flourish, an abundance of creativity. So I think it's going to be a very good experience for Madonna. And that's it. That's the reading that I have. If you would like your own personal reading, please write to duniazad@gmail.com, and I'd be delighted to work with you. Bye bye.